Hi, I'm Dr. Nixon, and this is Healing Peak Regenerative Medicine's longevity channel. And I'm coming today to you from Mallorca, Spain, which is an island right off the coast of Spain. And I promised you a video every week, so I did have to skip last week. So this is this week's video, so you don't have to go 2 weeks without one. And today I'm going to talk to you about how Europe just does things a little bit better than us in some areas. While I travel to Europe every single time, I did live in Germany in 2001 for a year on a scholarship program. And what I've noticed is that there's just a few things that they do quite a bit better than we do, which one major thing that I notice is that vacation and time off is not a luxury here. It's a necessity. And Germany, I don't know a lot about Spain, but Germany definitely has at least a month or more of mandatory vacation days or holidays a year. So 2 days for Christmas. They have some saint days that we don't have, but all of these days are mandated by the government and no businesses can be open, not even private businesses. And so that's just something different. It's not like just the post office or just the bank. The other thing that I noticed is that on Sundays, everything's closed. No matter if you work for like Macy's or a bank or a post office, Sunday is a rest day and everything's closed. And originally that was a religious affiliation, but not anymore. It's just a day of considerate rest for everyone. And so the other thing is that there's a mandated 2-week vacation time for everyone. So no matter what line of work you're in, there's 2 weeks vacation, and also I believe some maternity leave and some other benefits that they have. And so the point being that they value their citizens, like the government values the citizens' leisure time or vacation time, and realizes that they're going to have a more effective society if they value this type of societal norm. And so I just kind of wanted to talk about this because in the United States, taking vacation time or resting is often considered a weakness. And it's something that I have actually had to work really hard at because I own my own business, as you know. And taking time off from my business really makes me a better business owner and also makes me a better doctor. But it's really difficult for me to do. And I'm sure for many of you, it's difficult for you to take time off, whether because of your boss or your kids or your income or whatever it is. So I just wanted to let you know some of the things that I do to help make this easier. And so a few of those things are an app that I use called Skyscanner, and then another app that I use called Hopper. And these scan many different airlines through your phone or mobile device. And they basically scan these different. You can book it for anywhere. Like you can say, I want to go to Spain and I want to go for this month, and you can give them a range, or you can give them exact dates, and they will notify you when the fare gets lower or when the fare is about to go up. And so you can get really, really inexpensive tickets to Europe or really anywhere in the world using these apps, which comes in really handy if you have a lot of kids and you want to go on vacation. We met one woman on our trip here that got a $250 round trip ticket from Boston to Barcelona, Spain. So it really works, and it can save you a lot of money and make a vacation a lot easier for you. The other thing that you can do is pick an apartment, pick a place, stay in an apartment, Airbnb, VRBO, vacation rentals, because this allows you to have a kitchen. And when you have a kitchen, you can make your breakfast and lunches, and then dinner, you can either make that too, or you can pick a few nights to go out to dinner. This will decrease the cost you spend on vacations, I don't know, at least $1,000. Especially if you have a big family, it could be even more than that. And so Airbnb and VRBO are really, really great, resources, but there are a lot of vacation rentals and things too, condos, apartments, that type of thing. So that's the second thing that my husband and I do. And both of those things, then you get to eat locally. You get to see what they have at their local grocery stores, and it's kind of a fun experience. And then the last thing I would recommend doing, and something that we do, is we have a savings account for vacation, because even if you put $25 in there a month, at the end of the year, at the end of a couple years, you're going to have enough money in there to be able to take a big vacation or to take small vacations throughout the year. And I would even say that, depending on where you live, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so we can easily get to the coast for a weekend, and that you can kind of unplug from all your devices. A lot of times there's not internet in a lot of these places. Sometimes there is, but you can make a choice to turn off your phone and kind of recharge and take a moment away, from your daily routines and decrease your cortisol levels. And the reason I'm talking about this is because if you take this time away, if you take time to rest, if you take time to recharge, you're going to be way more effective in your life as a family member and also an employee or an employer. And there's much research now that shows that if people have more autonomy on their schedules and more time off, that they are going to be more productive during the day. And so this decreases your cortisol levels. Cortisol is a stress hormone, which can cause premature aging. It can cause cancer long term. There's all these different things. It's a secondary effect. It's not a direct effect, but anything you can do in life, like we talk about meditation and eating well and decreasing your blood sugars, cortisol is inflammatory, right? And longevity and high quality of life is really about reducing chronic long-term inflammation. And so making sure to take vacation or resting periods each year is really important for your longevity and for your quality of life. And so those are just a few of my travel hacks that I thought you guys might be interested in hearing about. Maybe you know some of them already, but maybe one or two were new for you. And we will be back next week coming from our office. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe to our channel if you're liking what you're hearing, or go to our website and get our freebie on how to live the best quality of life you can. Thank you.